What's up, everybody? Give us one more second while we're getting set up with everything. What's up? What's up? What's up? This is Fred Hurt here with InspirationalDads.com, and I want to thank every one of you on here tonight for coming and enjoying my first Inspirational Dads interview. So, again, I really appreciate it, and I want to thank our special guest, Pastor Henry Veal. As you can see, he's already on here, and we are ready to get into the interview here. Once we're gonna give a few more seconds for everybody to get on, and just let everybody know. Like I said, if you have not gone to inspirationaldads.com, please go to that page, and you can see where you can get your little wristband. That you, I don't know if you can read it. It might be upside down. Either way, but look, you can go there. Check out Inspirational Dads. Hey, you see our special guest has his own. Also, on Facebook, go to Inspirational Dads and just like the page. So you'll get, notified of any of my new videos or interviews, which this is not the last. This is the first, but this will not be the last interview that we have today. Or ever. I won't say today. This is going to be the only one for today, but look, hey, thank you for coming, Henry Veal. How are you today?
Good, bro.
Hey,
how you doing?
I'm doing great, man. Excited to be here to interview you and that you were able to take the time out of your busy schedule to be here. All
No
right.
problem.
For those of you that don't know, Henry is a pastor of Marshall Grove Missionary Baptist Church in Sandersville, Georgia. I'm pretty sure, at least, unless he wants to do it now, by the end, he can tell you when he has church services, just in case you want to come by and watch this amazing pastor preach. But let's get started with this interview. And I won't hold you all long. There's some questions I just want to ask to get another perspective of a father. You know, we have fathers in different aspects. We have fathers that have their biological kids. We have step kids. We have fathers that actually adopt kids. And everything that I just said, you're going to get an interview involving all of that. But today I'm going to let Pastor Veal tell you everything about himself, and we'll go from there. So let's get started with this interview. Pastor Veal, can you tell me a little about yourself or your childhood?
Well, I was born in a little small community that you know, Deep Step, Georgia. Born to parents of Henry Veal Sr., Emma Veal. Always grew up in a church-going family. Dad was the chairman of the deacon board. Both parents sang in the choir. made me sing in the
Hey,
choir, made me go to church every Sunday. So I was reared in a spiritual
I,
home, as you know, Fred, because we came there
I
together.
do, I
So
do.
you can attest to that fact. um, so we always was raised with the foundation of God in our lives. So it played a very important role in my life, even to now, to be 37 years old. It still plays a major part in my life. Um, as we said earlier, I'm a pastor now, so it kind of helped me to get where I am today, just keeping God in my life
Right.
first of all.
All right. That's I mean awesome. As far as growing up in a church, I guess church based home really, and you becoming a pastor yourself.
Right.
And my next question is actually, can you tell me a little bit about the impact your father has had, or I'm not even gonna add the last part. That wouldn't even be for you. So has or had on your life?
My dad um, taught me a lot, still teaches me a lot. My dad was, I guess you would say, a self-made carpenter. He taught himself how to build
Thank you for
stuff,
those
and
likes.
he did a lot of did a lot of remodeling around the area. Counties built additions on people's homes and churches. And he took me along with him sometime during the summer when I was out of school to show me how to build and how to make stuff with my hands. And he showed me a lot as to being a man, not just building stuff, but how to build your reputation, how to build your character. And I learned a lot from him with that because he was still is an outstanding man in the community. He showed me a lot as far as singing. He took me on the road with him singing to different cities and towns, gospel groups playing. Again, Fred, you know that because you helped me
Yes,
play
sir. Yes, sir.
sometimes. So but he just showed me a lot as a gentleman, how to carry yourself and how to live your life pleasing to God first of all, and then trying to show yourself as a light that people will see Christ in
Right.
you, and just being a man.
All right. Hey, I mean, it sounds like he really had a big impact and still has a large impact in your life.
Right.
Let's see. When in your life did you start thinking about the type of father you wanted to be, and what brought that on?
Wow. I never really sat down and think
Hmm.
about that um, until I guess I got engaged 4 years ago. Those that know me know that I'm married, and my wife has two daughters. Um, and I was always the type of guy that was like, oh, I never marry a lady or a girl with children already. I never do this. Ready-made family, pre-made family. People always told me, don't do that, don't do this. But when something is ordained for it to happen, I mean, you can't go around it. It's just going to happen. And the way I see it, God put us together for a reason. And along with her came two daughters in a relationship. So never really thought about it until she came into my life. Shout out to Erica Ville,
Right.
my wife. Um, but it really came as a shocker to me because, like I said, I was the one that said I never um, marry someone that or date someone that already has children. But lo and behold, it
Right.
happened, and God is still blessing the relationship. So never say
Hey.
never in life. You never know what circumstances might come, what um, situation you might get thrown into, not just thrown into, but just might come into your life to make you better and to make you stronger and to make you a better person or a better human being. So no, I never really thought about what type of father I wanted to be. And like right now, I'm working on being the best stepdad I can be. It's not easy, but it's a learning process, and we're just going through it, and we're making the most of it, trying to make some changes, make some good impressions on kids'
All
lives.
right. That's awesome. Now, you just brought up a good point too. You said that you are a stepdad. So, I mean, I'm pretty sure everybody that's on here watching knows that means you don't have any biological kids. So, in your mind,
Right.
do you like when somebody else calls you a stepdad, or you just like being called dad?
It doesn't bother me. I mean, I know I don't have biological kids, and whether you stepdad or dad, it really doesn't bother me. Because I know for myself that they're not biologically mine, but so whether they call me stepdad, dad, or whatever, has no meaning to me. As long as I can be a positive role
All right.
model. So that particular title doesn't really affect me. But they've never called me stepdad. They've always called
Hey,
me dad. So
that says a
I can
lot
say that
about
much.
you.
And now, as of just throw this in, last year on my birthday, I was blessed with a, I want to say, a step granddaughter. So we share the same birthday. So that was another um, enlightening process. So
Congratulations.
I'm a papa now.
Congratulations on that. Hey, I guess that's some. I mean, I know you gave your age, but I guess they're saying you're a little older than people might think, huh?
Yeah, you want to say that. So I'm a 37-year-old
Yeah.
papa,
Hey, you out there, man.
blessed
Yes,
papa.
sir. Uh, what is a goal that you have for? Although you like to, they're your step kids, but is there a goal that you have in mind for them that you want them to do?
Um, just strive to be the best person they can be. Um, don't let outside influences deter you from the goals that you was trying to set. Be persistent. Always do your best, and that's pretty much it. Always do your best, and no question should be asked about that. As long as you tried your best and doing your best, that's all that matters.
Awesome. That's great. My next question will be, how does your job impact the time you spend with your kids? If needed, do you have a plan to change that?
Excuse me for flying this. I don't know what this
But you know
wasp
what?
or
Why
what,
why
but
you having your moment with your flies?
uh,
Let me stop there. Hey, I have three kids here at the house with me. So those of you watching, if you start hearing kids coming here yelling or screaming, I will try to calm them down. But understand, this is an inspirational dad's interview. I am an inspirational dad, so I just want to throw that out there. If they happen to come in here, I got them kind of in one spot right now, but we all know that can change easily. But okay, go ahead. Do you need me to repeat the question, or are you good with your answer? Okay,
yeah,
the question is, how does your job?
yeah, because I forgot what you asked me.
All right, let me go ahead and ask it again. How does your job impact the time you spend with your kids? And if needed, do you have a plan to change that?
I'm actually blessed to have a pretty flexible job. Working with the school system. Although I'm 12 months, I'm free right now. So my work day is not that bad. So I have time enough to spend with the kids. So very flexible. I don't have a
Okay,
problem with that. Um, and as far as my pastoring goes, it doesn't affect time spent with them either. So it pretty much weighs out, balances itself
okay,
out.
that's good. What is your thought process concerning your kids in college? And the one of the reasons I ask that is, a lot of stuff on TV or that you might see on Facebook, people are saying that college is a waste of time. And I mean, I have my views on it myself, but what is your thoughts about your kids
Mhm.
going to college?
Um, I love for them to experience college life. But we understand that college is not maybe not be for everybody. But I would love for them to pursue that goal of getting a degree. But it's totally their choice. But I will not pressure them, but insinuate that they do get something higher
Right.
education wise, because you got to have it, got to have something these days. High school diploma just not
Right.
gonna cut it. Um, and we can see with the ways of the world and the administration we have now, that's another story by
Yeah.
itself. But you got to have something else to fall back on in this world, and understand that nothing's going to be handed out to you. Um, there was a point in time you could go to Central State Hospital, get a job, retire for 30 years, go to the chalk mine, work 30 years, retire. That's not the case
Yeah.
anymore.
Retirement
Um,
is totally different
the
now.
job stability, yeah, retirement times are different now, and jobs are different now. You're hired today and
Right.
fired next week, so you got to have something. If not um, a degree or something, you got to have a trade, something that you can have some kind of income coming in, some kind of lifestyle. So I do encourage them to further the education. after school.
Okay. All right. I guess I can give my thoughts since I didn't ask you the question about college. I mean, me personally, I want my kids to go to college, but at the same time, I don't feel that it's a necessity. In that, if I have
Right,
a good business going when they get to that age, they can join me in business.
right,
So I guess really in this day and time, you can do a lot more than what some people can do at college. Because a lot of people they go to college and they never get a job in what they major in. Because right now, my
right,
major is computer science. I had a job in it, but right now I'm in
right,
law enforcement. So sometimes, like you build all
right,
this debt up for something that you never even do something with. Now, yeah, I mean, it's a good experience. You make good friends, but sometimes just going to
right,
college, it may not be the I guess main thing to do.
right. And like you said, I graduated in '06 with a degree in networking. Um, got a job with a cable company, um, and just got hired, I think about 3 years ago with the school system, actually doing um, tech support for the school district. So it took me, what, 9 years or
Right.
so after getting a degree to actually get something in my field. So it's a process. But, and like you said, if we should have something business.
You breaking up a little bit.
Stuff, maybe. I'd have a connection this week. If I'd had kept on with the construction side that he had carried on and showed me, possibly I could have had been on a gold mine
Right.
right now. But hindsight is
Yeah,
2020. So, but it's up to us as parents and fathers to leave an inheritance, leave something that our kids can grab a hold to after we're long
yes,
gone, can carry on.
I totally agree with you on that. I got to ask the big question. Historically, it has been more of an issue with girls, but what are your thoughts on your kids getting to the age of dating, marriage, etc.?
They 10th grader already at that age. So
Yeah. So
um,
what would
just
were
have
they
my
there when you first got married, or were they at
what's
that
that?
age when you first got married?
No, not
Okay.
really.
So
Just kind of going out, but not dating. So, but now it's getting to that point. So time to
I
pack up.
got you. Yeah, I got a long ways to go. My daughters are 4 and my son is 7, and I mean, I say I joke, but I tell people that my daughters can't date until they're like 26, and my son, I'm gonna give him, I might give him 20, but a lot of it is a joke, but that is a
Right,
serious topic because a lot of people get hurt at the dating age.
right,
So, I mean,
right.
we I guess we just have to wait and see with that one how I feel. I've told people too
Yeah,
that like me and you or some other of my friends, we might sit up there and do the bad boy scene where Will Smith and
yeah.
Martin Lawrence come to the door with the boy come up there. So
Right.
but I can say this much:
Just say when.
with my daughters, I don't want no guy to come in my house or to my house and I see they underwear. You ain't coming in and they ain't going
Right.
out with you.
Yeah. That come in like a
That's
gentleman.
it.
That rule number one.
Hey, they gonna do what you allow them to do, and if you allow that to happen, you don't know what's gonna come.
Exactly.
All right.
Exactly right.
Okay, let me get your thoughts.
Respect me and I respect you.
Yes, sir. I understand that. Let me get your thoughts on my belief. I believe that fathers can change the world, considering a lot of these kids committing crimes, getting pregnant at early, etc., grew up without a father. What are your thoughts on that?
That is true. We can have a very strong impact. I can't speak for many other people, but like I say, I grew up with a father always present. So I never know what it is to not have that father figure in the household. But just from my experience, um, fathers can make a very strong impact if we do our best. Like I say, it's not easy, whether you're a stepdad, biological dad, whatever you want to call it, uncle, cousin, whatever. All of us have a role if we're of age to make an impression on our younger generation. Um, but we got to step up and let our voice be heard. We got to be
Right.
present at all costs. Like I say, they say it take a village to raise a child. That's the truth.
Yes.
Take a village of men to raise stronger men and strong black women.
Yes, sir. I totally agree with you on that. I mean, it's a lot that we can do, but we have to do it. I think in the title, we won't be perfect, but we must be present. And a lot of people, I don't know if they understand that, but the presence of a dad is very important. You look like you might be froze there, Henry. Are you still there? I might have. Uh, yeah, it looked like we lost him. So we're gonna see if I can get him back right quick. I only had maybe one or two more questions. Let's get out of that. He might be able to come back in. Well, it looks like we might be done lost Pastor Ville, but I hope everybody enjoyed that interview. Um, Continue to stay focused for lost connection. Yeah, he said he lost connection. I understand, Mr. V. I'm trying to see if I can get you back in. Let me see. There we go. Let me see. I might be able to get you back in. Y'all bear with me 1 second. We'll see if I can add him back in so we can ask two more questions. And that will be it for today's Inspirational Dads interview. I thank all of you all for coming out and watching. I see a lot of your comments. I would love more of your hearts and your likes if you're enjoying the content. And let's see if it says it's adding him. But I mean, really, this Inspirational Dads is here to, I guess, open up some of the dads or fathers' eyes that aren't really there for their kids. They work more, which is not a bad thing. I'm not saying it's bad that you work all the time, but realize that your child needs your presence. I mean, if you can find a way, which that's some stuff that I'll be doing later on, but not right now, find a way to bring more income into the house, then instead of working 2 or 3 jobs, that'll be a very beneficial for your kids. Let me try and add one more time. So, I mean, that's the focus of Inspirational Dad, showing you the importance of being there for your kids and actually, still taking care of the household. Pastor Bill, we got you back.
I'm back.
All right. I'm
Technical
glad.
difficulties.
I'm glad I went quick to try to turn everything off. Okay. Well, as you see, I told y'all can start hearing the kids eventually. Um, let's go back to on the same topic. What are your thoughts on the effects of a single parent home on a child? Now, I understand you can't speak from experience, but I mean, do you have any thoughts on the effects that has on the child? I mean, with you being, although you the IT person in school, do you feel that you've seen kids that might just have a single parent home and what kind of effects it might have on them?
Um, you can kind of tell, but then again, there are some great, and I do mean great, single parents, single mothers out there.
Yes.
Um, and most respect to them for doing what they do. Um, I can't imagine how it could be being single and raising kids, younger kids or what have you. Um, but I guess it depends on where you're from and the parents' upbringing, um, how they were brought up as a child. Kind of plays into how they raise their kids
Right.
as a single parent. I think that kind of has a lot to do with it. If you wasn't properly raised as a child, you probably won't do the same thing. But it takes a learning either way. But I think the parents' upbringing has a lot to do with how they respond as a single parent. But it does play an impact if one of the other parents is missing from the household.
Okay.
That's my thinking. And at the end again, it also has a lot to do with, I guess, your location, where you are, your living, um, geographical location. So a lot it plays a part into, I think, but it's from what I see is not really a major thing, because like I say, it's some great single parents out there doing
Yeah.
their thing. And hats off to you.
Awesome. Awesome. Well, as we close, is there anything you feel we haven't covered or that you feel you need to reinforce the importance of to help other dads or single mothers get through with parenting?
Um, all I can say is just do your best. Um, try to um do what's right by your child. And thank you for doing um this broadcast you're doing, because stuff like this will help other people
Right.
become better parents, better fathers. So I was always the type person that if you don't know something, ask. If you need help, ask. So that's what we're here for. Always surround yourself with other parents that you see doing well. Always keep your circle um, small, or keep your circle tight with people that you really respect, and people that respect you.
Right.
That will help grow you. As they always say, iron sharpen iron.
Yes, sir.
So you can't hang around a lot of dull people and expect to get sharpened. It's not gonna happen. So you got to be around other people to learn other things, and how to be what you're trying to be, and how to do what you're trying to do.
Right.
So hang around some good parents. You'll learn how to be a better parent, better dad. Hang around some strong dads, you learn how to be a strong dad, strong father.
Awesome. Awesome,
And
man.
first and foremost,
Go
keep
ahead.
God at the center, and everything will go just fine.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And
Man, I heard.
shout out to Inspirational Dads. Shout out
Yeah.
to Inspirational Dad. Get your bracelet
Yeah.
if you ain't got one.
Hey, go to
Still waiting on the t-shirt.
inspirationaldads.com and click on the store. Yeah, t-shirts coming soon. But man, I
T-shirt,
appreciate you coming up.
headband,
Oh yes. Oh, we gonna do it
tank
up, man.
tops,
I don't know about tank top. I don't know about that one. But
sneakers, socks,
hey, I appreciate your vision, and more than likely we're gonna make
snapbacks.
it happen. Hey man, I appreciate you coming in and doing this interview with me. Uh, man, I hope that you are blessed in everything that you do. Hey, go ahead and tell everybody your times at church if anybody's interested in coming.
Oh, if anybody's interested in visiting us, Marsh Grove Missionary Baptist Church, Sandersville, Georgia, 3300 Highway 68 North. We have service second, third, and fifth Sundays at 9:30, fourth Sundays at 11 o'clock. So come fellowship with us and be a part of our worship experience. We'd be glad to have you.
Awesome.
And it's fly too.
Now you know I got to do this before we leave, man. Before I start back the music. So as you see here at my residence, you see this right here. I mean, you ready for this season? I mean,
Oh man, I think my phone finna die.
your phone finna die. Hey, it's all right. You know, I
Yeah,
know
I
we
see
got
it.
some haters sometimes. You know, you are an awesome person, but you can't hate sometimes when you
Man,
see, you know. But man, like I said, for real, I
man,
appreciate you
Falcon.
doing. Hey, man, come on, man. We gonna let y'all win a little
I
bit.
probably won't be. I probably won't be watching NFL next season anyway.
You well, okay, I got you. That's
I'm
understandable. All
boycotting.
they got going on.
Yeah, I'm boycotting, so I'm not watching NFL next year.
Well, I totally
But
get that. I might have to join the
but
bandwagon.
that's just me. But I don't agree with it. So, but that's another story. This is not Inspirational Dad
Hey,
post
I brought it up, so
football.
you put it out there. So
Yeah, you brought it up.
yeah, so I mean, like I said, we not letting y'all go. If y'all want to watch. If you don't. You know, do what you
It's
think is
actually
right.
to each his own. But I don't think I'm partaking National Football League.
If I decide to watch, you know who I'm going for, as you can see. But
I see.
we'll go from there. We're not worried about your team, so we ain't gonna worry about you saying this that you're not gonna be watching.
I'm still a Bears fan, so hopefully they'll turn some things around.
All right, man. Well, like I said, we're gonna start the music. Hey, everybody, be a better dad today than you were yesterday. You won't be perfect, but you must be present. Go ahead and go to inspirationaldads.com. Check out the site. Get you some bracelets. I will be doing shirts here soon. Oh, you can watch them Georgia Bulldog. What you feel about that, Henry? She said you can watch
Eh,
Georgia Bulldog.
Yeah, I watched. Who said that?
Lakeisha Poole of Faith Beats Fear
Hey,
Not.
cuz sis, I will watch the Bulldog.
All right. Yeah.
Oh, one
I
more
might be
thing.
boycotting too.
Please, 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 please register to vote.
Yes,
It's not too late.
it certainly is not. You can't be mad if the wrong person gets in office because you didn't vote. Your vote does count, although a lot of this
Exactly.
other stuff that you see doesn't make sense. But like I said, this is not a discussion about politics, but you do need to go vote.
Right. That's
Hey,
right. That's all a part of being inspiration.
yes, sir. Well, everybody have a great day. I'll make sure I notify you all of the next video and the next interview. Have a great one. See you later, Henry.
Peace out.